So a startup called Ease, it's a weed or marijuana delivery startup in the States. In California, just raised a shitload. So they've joined, probably, there must be like 30, 40 of these at least in California.
Cool.
Marijuana delivery. Just raised a bunch of cash.
Like the ones out there actually telling the world that they're doing it, that is.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
There's probably 100,000 marijuana delivery people running around the state.
Correct, yes. I think it's good that it's become, legalised. So I think it would have destroyed a lot of that industry.
Yeah.
The quality would be pretty good now. What do you think about startups like this that are dependent on regulations?
Well, my last startup was illegal, so I know all about the regulations. I think there's a number of opportunities, like if you've got an opportunity to jump on something that is going to be legalised and going to open all these doors, and you can make sure you're there first, and for some reason you've got these unique opportunities for distribution, then it could be a gold mine. But just because you're first, there's probably 100 other people planning exactly the same move as you, and they aren't there yet.
Yes.
And they're not visible yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not there and they're not ready to go as well.
Anything that's dependent on regulation, of course you can get ready to go, but I think what a lot of people don't plan for enough starting a startup like this is understanding your costs in lobbying to governments. Like your scale, you can only scale as fast as your amazing team can convince governments to legalise stuff, and whether that's crowdfunding for equity like that's about to become available in Australia, which comes with risk, or people being able to smoke pot and order it to their house. Like, it's a really big cost. I think these startups can crank a lot of cash, but I think their scale is going to be really restricted, and I think they might struggle to build the company up and to continue that valuation lifting up at the rate that they're hoping for. I think they're going to have issues there.
I think planning something so you can be there when it launches is very risky, because you're very much dependent on someone else's move.
Yes.
But coming in behind that maybe isn't bad.
Yeah. I actually met this guy that knows people that understand that this could become available in Australia, the marijuana thing, in the near future, right? It's spoken about, gay marriage is a big thing at the moment, equality, but there's been an ongoing conversation for a long time around being able to do, and these guys are taking such a risk. They've got Chinese money involved, and they've literally got fucking tons of equipment ready to just set up massive weed farms. Like, they've just got it sitting there waiting for it to be legal.
Have you invested in it?
I haven't invested in it, no. But I'm supportive. But it's it is literally gambling, right? Just waiting for it to hopefully open up. I know a number of crowdfunding for equity companies in Australia have been waiting. Right now, the ones I've spoken to recently have been waiting over a year longer than they thought they would have been waiting. Yeah. Because the government made a big hoorah about they were going to open it up, and then they opened it up, but it was like the barriers were enormous, so no one's been able to utilise it yet. Yeah, because marijuana delivery is just another delivery company. Correct. So if you're producing the marijuana like the guys that you're talking about are, that's completely different. Will be soon.
They're waiting. They're waiting. They're doing it illegally at the moment. They've got it cranking, and they're actually making more money than they would if it were legal, so they're doing fine.
Potentially.
But if it doesn't live up to the hype, you're in trouble. If you're just a delivery company, that's kind of in trouble, because there's lots of other delivery companies with huge logistics businesses that could do marijuana as well if it were legal. So the biggest tip is focus on growing the weed. Don't put too much of your business model around the delivery of the weed. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yes. Great tip. Oh.